Oh my, it has been cold. So I am in the middle of my morning run, and it is perfect time to think about the hubris of knowledge. Now, of course, you can be ignorant, and hubris of ignorance can be a bad thing. In that case, you would know what to know in the world. But when you do know something, you can also have hubris. For example, one of the things that I have been concerned with is the hubris of some physicists to know that they know everything, to say that they know everything that has to know about time. They know everything about time, and some even claim that time doesn't exist. What rubbish! I mean, we know time exists, and it's a no-brainer to say that. According to Einstein's four-dimensional space-time theory, or even higher dimensional theory, according to the superstring, supermembrane type theories, or Richard Feynman's path integral approach, it would appear that the whole history of the universe is there in the manifold of four-dimensional space-time or higher dimensional space, and then you could say, rather trivially, that time doesn't exist and time isn't just an illusion. But everybody knows, phenomenologically speaking, that time does exist, and it's only the hubris of the knowledge of the physicist, some physicist I should say, to say that time doesn't exist. So it's complete rubbish, and so it's much worse than those people who are naive about time. Even a 4-year-old would have an intuitive understanding of what time is, and in my view, I think that's much better than the hubris of some physicists to say that time doesn't exist. So Albert Einstein admitted after his theory of relativity, special and general, Einstein admitted that he doesn't know how the special status of the now, the spacious moment, can arise from physics, and I think that's a more honest, attitude toward time than the hubris of some physicists. So, with that thought, I keep my morning run in the hope that time would pass somehow, contrary to the claims that time doesn't exist. Here we go. So I am still running, and I think time has passed, fortunately. So I think that's why Albert Einstein stressed the importance of imagination of knowledge, because imagination can get you out of the hubris of knowledge, of confidence, because you can imagine the things that you don't know yet. About time, I would sometimes wonder if future exists in any case, in any sense. I mean, we know the past exists or probably existed, within the framework of individual lives. I know time existed. I am convinced that time existed when I was 5 years old, say, and probably I have that in my pure memory since early Bergson. But I'm not sure if 1 minute from now would exist or 1 year from now exist. I'm not sure if 1 million years from now would exist. I mean, there's no guarantee, and I intuitively feel that there's more to it than, for example, the second law of thermodynamics would dictate us. So, what do we have in terms of knowledge in physical sciences and other fields of sciences is quite limited compared to the totality of the enigma of time. So we should really not be encapsulated in the hubris of knowledge. Of course, it's really important to learn things, avoiding the hubris of knowledge. But otherwise, what's this? There's some food there. But we should always be careful of not falling into the pit of the hubris of knowledge. I mean, because that's, I think, the worst thing that can happen in your life. When that happens, you cannot grow anymore in terms of intellect and spirituality. So with that talk, I keep my morning run. And time passes, but I don't know, I'm not sure if 1 minute from now would exist in any sense of the word. I'm sure of that.